The internet is exploding with scandalous rumors, and once again, it's Erica Minax and Yandandi at the center of it all. Shocking reports are circulating everywhere that even after a confirmed niece is outright refusing to claim Erica's unborn child, sparking outrage, confusion, and a media frenzy that's only getting louder by the minute. Fans are scrambling for answers, while insiders are whispering that this might be the biggest betrayal yet in the twisted saga of love, lies, and loyalty. Gone wrong just weeks ago, social media was lit up when Erica Mana dropped the bombshell that she was pregnant and the alleged father none other than Mendeecees, Yandi's longtime partner. At first, everyone thought it was just another attention grab. But when the van results allegedly came back positive, confirming Mendeecees as the biological father, jaws hit the floor. People expected him to step up, own his actions, and face the consequences instead. What followed has fans completely stunned. Courting. Two sources close to the situation, Menz is now claiming the N test might be fake, and some even say he believes he was set up. Is this denial rooted in guilt, fear, or something darker? Buckle up, because this story is about to get messier than anyone ever expected. It all began with whispers, quiet rumors in the backstage corners of the reality TV world that something was off between Mendeecees and Yandi. At first, it was just fan speculation, harmless gossip, but everything changed the moment Erica Mana dropped the ultimate bombshell on her Instagram Live. She was pregnant. And not just that, she hinted with a sly smirk and a cryptic caption that the father might be someone real familiar to Love and Hip Hop fans. Within hours, fans had already pieced the puzzle together. The timeline looks exchanged during the reunion shoot, and that one heated backstage argument between Erica and Yandi that never made it to air. All signs pointed to one name. Mendeecees. Yandandi didn't respond at first. She stayed silent, and that silence screamed louder than any denial. Meanwhile, Erica milked the moment for all it was worth, posting vague updates, sharing prenatal pictures, and throwing indirects that only added fuel to the fire. Finally, in a twist no one expected, a leaked net test surfaced online. Whether real or fabricated, it claimed with 99.9% certainty that Mendeecees was the biological father of Erica's unborn child. The internet lost its mind. Fans were shocked. Some screamed betrayal. Others claimed it had to be fake. But what no one expected was Mendeecees' reaction. Instead of owning up or clarifying anything, he doubled down, denying everything and refusing to accept the baby, as his sources close to MMG say he was blindsided by the Danielle leap. According to an insider who claims to be a former assistant Mendeecees, WA's furious. When the test went public, he reportedly accused Erica of manipulating the test and setting him up. "She wants to trap me," he allegedly said during a heated phone call that was partially recorded and later leaked. "This ain't my baby. I ain't claiming nothing without proof for my people." But fans clapped that hard. Many pointed out that the leaked results already came from a certified lab, and the chances of a mistake were practically non-existent. Others accused Manx of running from responsibility and disrespecting both women. In his life, Yandandi, however, remained uncharacteristically quiet. Insiders say she was devastated behind closed doors. One family member even said she didn't leave the house for 3 days after this story broke. She felt humiliated, betrayed, and cornered by a narrative she couldn't control, according to another source she had confronted Mendeecees before the results ever went public. Suspecting something was going on, I asked him straight up. She allegedly told a close friend. He swore on everything it was nothing, and now look. Yandi's heartbreak became a trending topic, with thousands of fans posting messages of support and even more demanding that she leave him for good. But the plot only thickened when Erica posted a video of her crying, holding her baby bump, saying, "I never asked for this. I didn't expect to raise another child alone." The video went viral. Comments poured in, some sympathizing with her, others accusing her of lying and trying to destroy a family. But one thing was clear: emotions were running high, and the fan base was completely divided. Even celebrities began Weighing in, a former Love and Hip Hop castmate tweeted, "If the dentist says he's the dad, then step up, period. Men gotta do better." Another replied, "This feels like a setup. I don't trust none of this." While social media was in chaos, Mendeecees tried to take control of the narrative. He went live on his own account and addressed the rumors, but instead of calming things down, he only added more confusion. "Look, man," he began his tone defense of people out here trying to ruin my name. "I know what's real and what ain't. This test, I ain't never signed off on that. Anybody can print a piece of paper and say it's from a lab. Y'all believe anything Thesperal say, fans?" We're stunned he didn't deny sleeping with Erica. "I question the timing, the intent, and the entire process. He even suggested Erica might have been with someone else during the same time. Ain't nobody showing me no real receipts," he said. "Until then, miss me with all this drama." Erica was quick to fire back. In less than 24 hours, she uploaded screenshots, documents, and even a video of herself walking into the clinic. Everything was done legally. She said he's just scared, and instead of facing the truth, he wants to run and lie. Her receipts were compelling, and fans quickly started the hashtag. Claim your things were spiraling. What has started as a scandal was now a full-blown media circus, with every blog, gossip page, and podcast diving into the mess. Even YouTube channels with no connection to the hip-hop scene were breaking down timelines and analyzing the dinner documents like detectives. Amid all this, Men's mother reportedly stepped in. According to a source close to the family, she reached out to Erica privately, asking for a second test just to be sure. Erica, tired and frustrated, allegedly refused. "I already did what I had to do." She told her followers in a comment, "I'm not jumping through hoops because they can't then tell the truth." This only made things worse. The denial from Mendeecees became louder, and rumors began swirling that he was considering legal action to stop Erica from using his name in public. "He's embarrassed and angry," said someone from the Love and Hip Hop production team, "but deep down, I think he knows it's his. He's just trying to buy time." And just when fans thought they had seen it all, another shocking moment hit. Social media, a clip of Yandhi and Erica in the same space at a private event allegedly filmed after the dinner. Results leaked. The atmosphere was tense. Yandhi stood across the room, arms crossed, while Erica was talking to someone nearby. No words were exchanged, but their body language said it all. Resentment, pain, betrayal. The video was only 12 seconds long, but it was enough to set the internet on fire again. Fans speculated whether a confrontation had happened before or after the clip. One comment read, "This now I look like the fool." Her pain became a quiet storm, the kind that builds pressure until it explodes. People close to her began distancing themselves, unsure how to handle the emotional weight she was carrying. Meanwhile, Mendeecees continued to dig his heels in. He was convinced that Erica had some sort of agenda, that she was intentionally trying to ruin him and break his family. One source claimed he started working with a private investigator to look into Erica's past relationships, hoping to find something, anything that could discredit her claim. He's desperate. The source said he's trying to rewrite the narrative because deep down he knows the truth scares him. And while he busied himself trying to dodge accountability, fans weren't buying it. Hashtags like #StandWithErica and #Mendeecees Console started trending on social media, and even some of his longtime supporters began to turn on him. Erica, on the other hand, wasn't done talking during an emotional live session. She opened up about the toll the situation was taking on her. This pregnancy was already hard, she said, her voice cracking, but now dealing with denial, being called a liar, and having the father of my child act like I'm nothing. It's unbearable. She wiped tears from her face and added, "I never wanted to break a family, but I won't let anyone deny my child." The video went viral, with fans praising her for being vulnerable and raw. Some even started speculating whether she was purposely being painted as the villain just to protect Mindy's public image. As tensions escalated, production insiders from Love and Hip Hop began leaking more behind-scenes details. Apparently, there had been an off-camera altercation weeks earlier between Yandandi, and Erica security had to step in when Yandandi allegedly charged at Erica during a promotional shoot. Although the footage was never aired, someone from the crew claimed to have seen it. Firsthand, Yandandi snapped. The source said she just lost it. She was screaming something like, "You ruined my life." While Erica kept saying, "He came to me," it was insane. Fans immediately began demanding the network release the footage, claiming they had a right to see the truth. But the network stayed silent. In the meantime, more drama unfolded. Mendeecees' sister reportedly reached out to Yandandi privately, trying to calm things down. She told Yandandi that the family was embarrassed by the situation and didn't support how Mendeecees was handling it. "He needs to grow up," she allegedly said. "You don't abandon a woman carrying your child, especially when the truth's already out." Yandandi appreciated the support, but it did little to heal the wound. She felt abandoned not just by her husband, but by the life she had built with him. Every time she looked at him, now all she saw was betrayal. Things hit another low when a fake paternity test started circulating online, one that falsely claimed that child wasn't Mendeecees. It looked professional, complete with a lab header and a signature. Fans were confused, unsure which test to believe, but it was later debunked as a fabrication, an attempt likely by someone on Mendeecees' team to cast doubt on the original result. Erica was livid. She took 2 Instagram stories saying, "Daya, so now we're forging documents to escape the truth." Wow, just wow. Her frustration was palpable, and many followers voiced concern about her emotional state, urging her to take a break from social media and focus on her health. Meanwhile, legal tensions were building. Erica hinted in a now-deleted post that she was consulting lawyers to make sure couldn't back out of child support if the baby was officially recognized as his. "You want denying the baby? Cool. We'll let the courts settle that," she wrote. Fans took it as a sign that things were about to get even messier. Some even started speculating that this entire scandal would become a full storyline in the next season. One fan commented, "If Love and Hip Hop don't film this, they're missing out on the biggest scandal since Joe's Line and Stevie." Amid the chaos, Yandandi finale broke her silence with a simple but powerful post. A black screen with white text that read, "Healing in silence, don't ask me for clarity when I was never given truth." The post got over 500,000 likes in just a few hours. The comment section was flooded with support, heartbreak emojis, and calls for her to walk away from the relationship. Even some celebrities joined in, with one R&B singer commenting, "You deserve peace, queen. Don't let a man's confusion steal your life." It became clear that Yandandi's silence was not weakness, it was the calm before the storm. And then came the voicemail leak. An anonymous page uploaded a voice memo, allegedly of Men's talking to a friend about the situation. In it, he can be heard saying, "I should have never got involved with Erica. It was supposed to be one time, bro. Now she trying to act like we was in a relationship." The message sent shockwaves through the internet. Fans felt betrayed all over again. Not only did it confirm he had slept with Erica, but it also showed he was downplaying it behind closed doors while Yandandi and Erica were left dealing with the emotional aftermath. One comment summed it up best: "He's out here playing puppet master while 2 women suffer." Disgusting. Erica responded within minutes. "One time, really?" She posted, "Tell that to the nights you stayed over, the gifts, the promises. Don't play me like I'm some groupie. You were in my life, period." It was clear now that whatever had happened between them wasn't just a random hookup. There was more to the story, and Mendeecees' lives were beginning to crumble under the weight of receipts, emotions, and fan scrutiny. And through all of this, the most heartbreaking part was that an innocent child was being brought into the middle of a war filled with ego, betrayal, and pain. As public pressure mounted, rumors began to swirl that Mendeecees was preparing to do a sit-down interview with a major platform to clear the air, but insiders claimed the real reason was damage control. His publicist was reportedly panicking over the backlash, and there were talks of losing sponsorships and brand deals if the situation wasn't handled quickly. "He's losing money, credibility, and fans," said one source, "and if he doesn't fix this soon, There might not be a career left to salvage. But before he could take the spotlight back, another twist hit, and this one would change everything again, just as Mendeecees was gearing up for his so-called redemption interview. The internet exploded with another bombshell. Erica had leaked text messages, voicemails, and even a blurry but unmistakable photo of Mendeecees lying shirtless in her bed. The timing was savage. Minutes before the teaser from Mendeecees' interview dropped, Erica posted everything with the caption that simply read, "Since we're the end of Yandandi and Mendeecees for good." She started appearing in public without her wedding ring, and evil-eyed followers noticed she had scrubbed most of their recent photos from her social media, even brand collaborations that once featured the two as a power couple started shifting now. It was just Yandandi standing alone in promo shots with captions about independence and self-love. The internet interpreted every move as confirmation that she was done playing the royal wife role. Meanwhile, Erica's tone started to change. Instead of anger, she began expressing heartbreak. In a new video, she spoke directly to the camera, her eyes swollen and her voice trembling. "I never wanted this to be a war." She said, "I never wanted to hurt Yandandi. I just wanted men's to step up." She explained that their situation wasn't a fling, but something deeper that got messy. "When the reality of consequences hit, I know how this looks. I know. I'm the villain in some people's eyes, but he was there, he made promises, and now he's acting like I imagined it all." Fans were torn. Some believed Erica's pain, saying she seemed genuine and that no woman would go this far just for clout. Others were more skeptical, accusing her of playing the long game to destroy a marriage. But regardless of sides, one thing was clear: this situation had gone far beyond gossip. It was now a full-blown emotional war with no winners in sight. Men's tried once more to defend himself in a late-night live. He looked exhausted, his eyes heavy and voice low. "I ain't perfect." He said, "I made mistakes, but I'm not the monster y'all trying to make me." He claimed the photo in bed was from a sit-up, saying, "Erica took it while he was asleep without his knowledge. I didn't know she was taking pictures. I was drunk. I ain't even remember being there like that." But the excuse only made things worse. Fans flooded the comments, calling him out. "You remember everything when it's convenient," one wrote. "But when the receipts dropped suddenly, you got amnesia." Even worse, someone leaked a group chat between Mendeecees and two of his close friends in which he referred to the situation as a mistake that keeps biting back. One message read, "I should just ghosted her when she said she was late." Fans were disgusted. The insensitivity, the lack of accountability. The way he spoke about Erica and the unborn child painted a picture of a man completely disconnected from the consequences of his actions. With emotions boiling over love and hip-hop producers reportedly called an emergency meeting. Insiders say they were debating whether to air a special episode addressing the scandal or stay away from it altogether. One source said, "This is the kind of drama that gets ratings, but it's also real life. People are hurting still." Fans were already demanding the drama be shown. "This is what the show is for." One tweeted, "If y'all don't air this, you're protecting him." Back at home, Yandandi had reached her breaking point. According to a close friend, she took the kids and left for a private retreat. She needed space, clarity, healing. "She's been through too much," the friend said. "And this time she's not just going to smile and act like it's fine. She's tired of carrying the weight." Fans applauded her strength. Using her story as inspiration, #YandandaStrong started trending, with women sharing their own stories of betrayal and resilience. It became more than a scandal, it became a movement. Erica remained quiet for a few days, but when she returned, she had a noticeable baby bump and a new energy. "Me and baby year, good." She said softly, "We're just trying to stay peaceful." Her followers were quick to point out how glowing she looked, and many praised her for choosing calm over chaos. Still, her eyes told a story of exhaustion, like she'd aged years in just a few weeks. The public support gave her strength, but the weight of being at the center of such a firestorm was undeniable. Mendeecees, on the other hand, was unraveling. His interviews were getting canceled, sponsors were backing out, and even his management team reportedly reevaluating their relationship. One source claimed he was shocked at how fast things fell apart. He thought heckled right it out. He didn't realize how much people were watching and judging. As all of this unfolded, a new rumor hit the blogs, one that could push the situation to an even darker place, allegedly. Erica was considering giving the child her own last name and leaving the father's name blank on the birth certificate. "He don't deserve it," she reportedly told a friend. "This baby will grow up knowing they were loved, even if their father couldn't get it together." The news set the internet ablaze. Many praised her strength, while others begged Mendeecees to make things right before it was too late. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get messier, a familiar face turned from the shadows with a message that would shake everything up again. The familiar face was none other than Samantha Wallace, Mendeecees' ex, and the mother of one of his older children. She hadn't been in the public eye for a while, but now she was back and she had something to say. She went live on her social media, visibly irritated, with a tone that made it clear she had enough of the circus. "I stayed quiet for years," she began, "but now I'm seeing the same man do the same mess to another woman while pretending he's a changed person. Nah, I'm not going to let him gaslight the world anymore." The comments blew up instantly. Fans who remembered Samantha's tense history with Manx and Yandanda came pouring in, some in support, some accusing her of trying to stay relevant. But Samantha didn't hold back. She called out Mendeecees for fake growth, saying he knew exactly what he was doing with Erica. "He always thinks he's smarter than everyone in the room. He plays victim, cries on cue, and moves on like nothing happened. I lived it, and now Erica's living it." This unexpected twist flipped the narrative again. Instead of just being about Mendeecees and Erica, it was now about a larger pattern, a legacy of manipulation and broken relationships. Rob started pulling up old clips, comparing his past apologies to his current ones, and the scary part, they were almost word for word. He said the same thing to Samantha back in the day that he's saying now to Yandanda. One fan pointed out, "This man's been running the same game for years." As if things couldn't spiral any further, Yandi's brother, who rarely ever got involved in public drama, posted a cryptic message that had fans buzzing. "Blood don't lie, patterns don't either, protect my sis at all costs." The post didn't name anyone, but everyone knew who it was about. Rumors quickly spread that he had confronted Mendeecees behind the scenes and that things had gotten heated. Some insiders even claimed there was a physical altercation, though no footage ever surfaced. Still, the idea of Yandi's own family stepping in made fans realize just how serious the situation had become. While Mendeecees remained mostly quiet, his inner circle wasn't. A close friend leaked that he was considering taking a paternity test through the court system, instead of accepting the one Erica had already provided. He still thinks she might have doctored it somehow. The source said he's paranoid. He feels like the world turned on him too fast, but fans didn't sympathize. Instead, they accused him of trying to stall, to delay his responsibility. One comment read, "He's more worried about optics than his own kid. Disgusting. Disgusting." Erica, meanwhile, seemed to be reclaiming her narrative. She posted a serene video of her in a white maternity dress, walking through a peaceful garden, her hands gently holding her belly. The caption was short but powerful: "We choose peace, we choose light." It was the first time since the scandal broke that she appeared truly calm. The video went viral not because it was dramatic, but because it felt like a soft refusal to let the cast define her anymore. Fans flooded her comments with hearts, prayers, and affirmations, calling her strong, glowing, and resilient. But behind the scenes, Erica was still struggling close. Friends revealed that she was battling severe stress and even had a health scare that sent her to the hospital briefly. "The baby's fine," one source confirmed, but the emotional toll is real. "She's holding it together in public, but it's been a nightmare even through the strength." She displayed online there were cracks forming under the pressure. The combination of betrayal, public scrutiny, and motherhood had become overwhelming. As for Yandanda, she began to emerge from her silence with subtle but telly moves. She posted a photo of her journaling by candlelight, captioned, "Sometimes healing is quiet." She also shared a quote that read, "You don't have to set yourself on fire to keep others warm." It was clear she was done covering for anyone, done pretending everything was okay. And with every post, fans grew more convinced that she was preparing to leave Mendeecees for good. Some even speculated she had already met with a lawyer and was quietly planning her exit. Love and Hip Hop producers finally made their move. They confirmed that a special reunion-style episode was in the works, featuring Erika Yandandi and Mendeecees. In separate interviews, the episode promised raw emotions, exclusive revelations, and no-holds-barred confessions. Fans went wild. The countdown began, and everyone was waiting to see who would tell the truth and who would try to spin it. In the days leading up to the special, new footage emerged. Behind-scenes clips showing Mendeecees angrily storming off set, yelling at producers, "Y'all trying to paint me like I'm some monster?" He shouted, "I'm not doing this if y'all just going to make me look bad." Only added fuel to the fire if he was innocent. Fans wondered, why was he so defensive? Why not clear the air with calm and confidence? When the special finally aired, it did not disappoint. Yandi's interview was first calm, composed, and deeply emotional. She talked about trust, betrayal, and finding her voice again. "I was loyal," she said. "I gave everything, but I can't keep sacrificing myself for someone who doesn't respect what we built." Her eyes welled up, but she didn't break. She looked directly into the camera and added, "This isn't about hate, it's about healing." Erika's segment came next. She appeared more vulnerable than ever. Her voice cracked as she described the confusion, the hope, and the eventual heartbreak. "I believed him," she said. "I believed the late-night calls, the promises. I didn't plan to be here. But now I'm carrying a piece of him, and I won't let that child feel unwanted." She shared that, despite everything, she still wished Mendeecees would step up, not for her, but for the baby. "This isn't a game to me. This is life." Then came Mendeecees. His segment was raw but also defensive, admitted to poor choices, but stopped short of full accountability. "Things got messy." He said, "Feelings got involved, but I never meant to hurt anybody." He questioned the timeline, implied he had doubts about the dinner, and even suggested he was being targeted. Fans weren't impressed. Many called his words hollow. Others were furious that he still wouldn't own up completely. One comment summed it up: he still thinks this is about his image. "We're over it." After the special, reactions poured in. Yandandi was widely praised for her strength and clarity. Erika received both sympathy and admiration. But Mendeecees' reputation had taken a massive hit. Former supporters backed away, brands distanced themselves, and the once respected name he carried was now associated with scandal, denial, and betrayal. As the dust settled, Erika made one final post that hit everyone in the heart. It was a sonogram photo with the caption, "You were never a mistake, you're my miracle." The comment section exploded with love, and just like that, the narrative shifted. It wasn't just about the drama anymore, it was about a mother choosing to protect her peace and her child. And somewhere in the middle of it all, Mendeecees was left alone, with his silence, forced to finally face the consequences of his actions. And now, with the dust beginning to settle, one question still lingers. What happens next? Will Mendeecees finally accept responsibility, or will he continue to run from the truth? Hiding behind excuses and denial, Erika's strength has become the heart of this story, showing the world that no matter how chaotic things get, a mother's love and resilience can rise above it all. Yandandi, once caught in the middle, now stands on her own, reclaiming her voice and stepping into her healing journey. The fans are divided, emotions are high, and the internet is still reeling from every twist and turn this saga has delivered. This isn't just a love and hip-hop storyline anymore. It's become a cautionary tale about trust, betrayal, and the consequences of playing with people's hearts, with so many lives affected and a baby on the way. The stakes have never been higher. Everyone has their opinion, and now we want to hear yours. Do you think Mendeecees is still hiding something? Was the nail test the final proof? Or is there another twist waiting to be exposed? Will Yandi ever truly forgive him? Or has this shattered everything beyond repair? And what about Erika? Will she raise this child alone, or will Mendeecees eventually step up and do what's right? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. or reading every single one. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've been following the drama from the start, and if you want to stay updated on the next explosive chapter, because let's be real, this story is far from over. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because the truth always finds a way out, and we'll be here to bring it to you first. Stay tuned.